皆さん、こんにちは、マリカです。よろしくお願いします。ただいま、お昼ご飯の時間でございます。猫とともに。猫も、ほら、後ろでお昼ご飯中。なんでてんちゃんが2階席で太郎ちゃんが1階席かっていうと、やっぱ2階席のが VIP の場所で、平民の場所が床です。そんな感じ？よいしょ。まあそれはいいとして、私のお昼ご飯はビーガンカレーライスかな。こちらお豆腐をプロテインとして作ってあるカレーライスです。クリちゃんが作ってくれました。いつもの通りに作り方のレシピなどはこの後の動画でクリちゃんが説明してるので、そちらをご覧ください。マリカがさ、編集するんだよね。自分が編集しないからってさ、クリちゃんさ、もう動画1時間ぐらい撮んのよ。めちゃくちゃ大変。まあいいや、とりあえずいただいてみます。今日はさ、朝から仕事してたから疲れちゃってお腹も減ってる。何入れたんだろう。なんか甘い、すごく甘い、甘みがあるカレーです。こんなカレー見たことない。タイカレーではこういうのあんのかな。でも普通のカレーだと思うんですけど、見てください、こちら。何かなこれ、大根何と思ったら、ピザのようにパイナップルがゴロゴロ入っております。なんか酢豚とかピザにパイナップル入れるの結構好きな人派なんですよ。でもカレーは新食感すぎて不思議な感じ。でも美味しいです。美味しいけど不思議。全体的に不思議。ということで皆さん、ビーガン豆腐カレーかな、レシピ作り方をご覧ください。
What's up, everybody? Today I'm going to do two things at once. So, こんにちは. Thank you for watching this video. Getting some directions on how to do this correctly. Okay, I'm going to make another version of curry. This is my first time making it. I'm going to make a pineapple mango curry. As you can tell, I have some diced mangoes, some pineapple chunks, just to make it different. Because I'm going with a hotter roux. I'm doing medium hot and hot. Normally I do mild and medium. One thing I did remember, if you're going to use a whole box of curry roux, you need to use 6 to 8 cups of water. I was wondering why it was being too thick or too watery. I wasn't using the proper amount. I was using basically twice as much water for one thing, or not enough water for both packages is what was going on. So for 2 packages totaling about 220 grams or roughly 3.5 ounces, I think, of roux, you need to have 3 to 4 ounces of water, juice, or whatever broth per package. I'm also, instead of 1 cup or 2 cups of water, I'm going to use a sweet seasoning cookie sake. Just because it's been sitting there for a while and I don't want it to go to waste. I don't think it expires anyway. So I'm going to use that as part of my broth. I'm also going to use some, I'm cheating today because I'm going to make it really, really quick, because I also am going to broil or cook some steaks that I marinated over last night and make a quick dinner. This is the weekend after Christmas, so nobody's on a set schedule. I still have to clean the house. Also, you're going to need 3 carrots, and me, as usual, I like to have them already bite-sized or small enough. So about 3 carrots would probably equal about a pound of carrots, maybe. These are already peeled, washed, and cut. I'm going to wash them again. You're going to need 1 to 2 onions for a full box of roux. As you can see, these are not prepped yet. I'm going to have to take this off or whatever it takes. I'm still learning how to properly cut an onion without crying, so I might enlist the help of my cheating utensil, the onion cutting tool. Anyway, and also normally it tells you to have 1 russet potato, 1 potato per pack, or you can use smaller other ones. You can peel them or you don't have to, and cut them in half or stick them in whole. These are kind of bite-sized, so it's going to reduce your preparation time. Forgive me for this. Here I have my 6-quart slow cooker. By the time all this is done, considering I'm not using meat, that is the other thing. I'm making a truly vegan curry. No meat at all. No faux meat, no fake meat. I'm going to actually use, just a second. I picked up these little pre-cooked tofu cutlets that I can slice up and add. Typically when you buy tofu, you have to drain it from the water, and I was too lazy to do that, so I came across these at the Tokyo Central. Other Asian marts have it already. 6.5 ounce each, so that's about less than a pound, but it will be enough to add a little protein to the curry. With that said and done, this shouldn't take too long other than cooking it high for 2 hours and then turning it down to medium for another 2 to 4 hours, and then towards the last 30 minutes you add the mushrooms and you add the tofu so they don't get super soggy cooking too long. Basically the carrots and the potatoes, I mean, they're smaller, so yeah, this should all be done within 6 hours, done, ready to eat, and I'll be able to make the, just a second. You're gonna see me marinate it, but I marinated some steaks yesterday that I got from Tokyo Central. A waffle dressing from QP, however you pronounce it. So it says it's great for marinade. So I'll make this with some vegetables, probably carrots and broccoli mix. Again, the cheating way. These are really awesome. They're steam bagged. Basically, you stick this in the microwave, cook it for 5 minutes, pop it out. It's steamed vegetables, ready to eat right out of the bag. So for those that are single guys or don't really cook a lot or are learning to cook, these will be great tools for you. But again, that's for the steak. The other thing you must do, which we say all the time, wash your vegetables. Wash your veggies. So, my new knife set, I'm going to use them for the first time to cut vegetables. Probably should have used the scissors, but these knives, they say they never need sharpening. Just going to put these in here. Okay, I cut the bag, but it didn't cut it. Wash these real quick. Bear with me. Let those start washing back there. Throw the trash away. Clean up as you mess up. So rinse these off in a bowl as well. These are ready to cut. Same thing. Use the scissors. Oh yeah, these scissors are sharp. A little sprinkle on that. So we'll just cut through these real quick. Already, I can tell you this knife chops up. Oh, I messed up. Sorry. We're supposed to take the roux, put that on the bottom first. Okay. Again, half hot, half mild, medium hot. Again, normally I take the time to cut them down a little bit more. I said I'm going to put 2 cups of cooking. 2 cups. Two and a half. Again, that's a sweet cooking socket. We'll go in here. Get the carrots in here. I'm gonna cut these up real quick. But I do like this knife. The other one I would always try to cut, and I end up hurting myself. It didn't really have much weight to it. I'm learning that your knife has to have a nice balance to be a chopping knife, instead of me having to go like this with the other one. This one does it on its own. Might not need all these knives. I need potatoes. If I wasn't so new at this, I probably could be like, you know, then I might end up having to go to the hospital because I lost a finger. Maybe if you guys know of one of those good finger protectors, so when you cut vegetables, you guys can tag a link or something, mention it in the comments. Something I might look into. Because I don't know how they be like, you need to go, not that skilled yet. But this knife does make it easier. And then when you're cutting your potatoes, even if you start with small ones instead of the big russet potatoes, you want to cut them in big chunks. You don't want to slice them too thin. You don't want them like, you know, you don't want them thin like that because then they'll get all mushy inside. You want them thick, at least a ½ inch thick to an inch thick. Since I'm not putting any meat in here, I'm adding extra potatoes, so it's extra filling. I feel comfortable cutting 3 potatoes at one time.